Hi friends, let's do another video. I have been so tired that I have not had time for anything. I slept last night from 7 p.m. until 7 this morning, so I am so well rested and ready to party. Let's do a video. This time, the thing is with our haul videos, we have so many items, as I'm sure you can see from our Etsy store. But with so many items, we've really been trying to narrow it down and only get the best items we find. That said, I'm obsessed with so many of the items that we've been bringing in. So I wanted to do a video of things that I absolutely love, I am obsessed with, and fighting not to keep. Some of them I will. All right, let's start from the beginning. This plate, my mom got, and I'm not familiar with it. It's dragonware. So if you can see, the design is painted on. It's three-dimensional, has kind of a matte finish, and then the plate itself is iridescent. There is an 8-year-old girl that lives in me that loves all things shiny. So iridescent items, those are my jam. But the way this dragon is painted on is so gorgeous. So that's dragonware. There's one more example of dragonware here. This is filthy, but just another item that has like that dragon painted on that I love it. I love it. Speaking of the little girl in me, I got this at Anaheim Thrift. It is not only a cat, not only intricate, but it's a music box. I can't figure out what this song is, but I'll probably give it to my niece Ella. Just when I found this, there was that little 8-year-old girl in me that got so excited. It's so fancy, and it has a cat on it, and it's very special. So I'm gonna give that to Ella, and I think that she'll love it and feel like it's very special to put her little things in. Speaking of fancy, my Aunt Kathy got this. This is called Weeping Gold. It's a fairly common vintage and not super valuable. This one will be more valuable because of the intricate design. It has blue on the inside and it is glazed inside. So this is definitely gonna be more valuable than your average Weeping Gold, but I might keep this for a little bud vase. Oh my gosh. I love it. Speaking of flowers, I got this little guy, and I got this because this reminded me of my friend Jessica Taylor Thomas. She loves daisies, and I just thought this was so adorable in the little brass thimble. So cute, right? For me, I have a love affair with brass. I don't know if it's like the mid-century vibe or what it is, but here's another thing I got. These are mine for sure. We got this set at a rummage sale, and it's very fancy. Kathy kind of wanted them too, but she let me have them. So those will definitely go probably above my bed. Speaking of more things I love and fancy things, I know I posted this on Facebook, so I'm sorry to have to bring it back into the picture again. This Lefton 18-inch iridescent cat figurine is everything I've ever wanted in my whole entire life. Look at this beauty. She is stunning. So I listed her on Etsy today begrudgingly. I might, if the time comes and I move and have just the right spot for her and she's still hanging out on Etsy, I might just keep that one. Moving on. Here's something that I love. I'll show you a few things I love that I'm not gonna keep because they're weird. I found this at a garage sale. It was the woman's grandmother's stuff. It's like a little pot. It's got a few chips, but gosh, how cool is this? It is so cool. That's definitely gonna be up on the Etsy site. I can't wait to post this. And our policy now is like, only get stuff that you're excited to post, because I don't want to get just little tchotchkes and things that are whatever. I want things that I think are so cool that I would be excited to see if I logged into Etsy. So that's where we are there. That leads me to this. My mom got this. I think it is so incredible. It's a picture. I'm at a loss. I don't even know how to describe this, but it's marked underneath, handcrafted for Ethan Allen in Italy. So I think it's one that they had, like they outsourced a company to make, oh, look at that little spout, to make these items for them. It's definitely vintage, but it's just so incredible. I don't know that I would use this, but I do think it's incredible. Something that I will use, however, I've had to narrow down my collections because we find so many amazing different things, and I could be just like, I could collect everything in the world. So I've narrowed it down. One of the few things I'm collecting are vintage, like 1960s, 1970s, like ironstone and stoneware dishes. They're usually Mikasa, but there are many other companies that do it in Japan. This is an example. I got a set of this for $40. $40. No, I did not. I got a set of 40 pieces for $5. That was a little like teaser pretending. So these dishes, I have to make sure they don't have lead because I don't want any of you moms out there worrying, but these are my new regular dishes. I've been using white Crate and Barrel dishes for the past 15 years, and I don't have room for that boring, I was gonna say a bad word, but I don't know if I can, for that boring stuff in my life anymore. So my dishes are now these, and I'm excited. All right, I feel like I've covered all this stuff. I do have some really weird stuff for you guys, and you're gonna love it. Okay, so actually I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room because I know you guys have been seeing this thing on the bottom corner. This lime green Humpty Dumpty. He is a platter. He sits on the edge of a shelf. He has a little chip on one of his, well, big chip on one of his toes. I got him at a garage sale. It was her grandmother's. She said it was on the shelf her whole entire life. And he looks like a hobbyist piece. He looks like someone hand painted him. It's so weird. Like, I might have nightmares about this, but I'm not sorry I got it because someone is going to be so excited when this shows up on their doorstep. That's cool. Now I'll get back to some kind of regular stuff. My mom got these little figurines. I can't remember, they're made in Japan. I can't remember the maker. It's one of the more common makers of Japanese porcelain. And I just thought these were so cool. The descriptions people put online that they don't like, that don't know what they are, they're like, interesting, precious moments. And I'm like, okay. So there's 3 little figurines. Their value is, I mean, they're not super valuable, but you know, we'll make a buck off them. I just think they're so cute though. I really love them. I love the big eyes. I personally love all things Japanese. Actually, Jocelyn, the Crazy Lamp Lady, if you watch her little show, she was just saying that she and her friend Kate don't have to worry about liking the same things and wanting to get them both because she loves Italian and her friend Kate loves Japanese. And that's me and my mom to a T. She will find anything Italian. She scopes it out. She finds it anywhere. And I find all things Japanese. I think Japanese pottery is so gorgeous and I'm just obsessed with it. So just a little Japanese pottery for you, little Japanese ceramics. I found this at a garage sale. It's like a little individual tea carafe. Yes, it has mushrooms on it. Yes, it is actually vintage. It was just kept in such amazing condition that it looks like it's brand new. But is that not so unique? I got 2 of them and they probably came out to less than $1 each because I bundled a bunch of stuff together, but obsessed. Okay, so I also, where I found that little weird Humpty Dumpty and the worm planter, they had a bunch of all kinds of stuff. And I spent like $20 there, which got me a ton of stuff. But Grandma also had a clown collection. So now I have a clown collection, unfortunately and fortunately. I got like 15 clowns there. I did not know what I was gonna do with them, but I could not imagine a life for myself in which I left those clowns there. So I'll show you the creepiest one, and then I'll show you 2 that I'm keeping. This is the creepy one. This is made in Spain. I did find the artist. I sent this to Alyssa and told her that that's her Christmas gift, and I'll go ahead and leave it on her nightstand. She was not amused. I thought it was funny, but you know, whatever. And my grand finale, I decided, so I am so obsessed with these clowns I'm about to show you that I have thought about like dedicating a whole room to them, like making a powder room with like a shelf with these clowns and then matching wallpaper. These are Mexican folk art paper mache clowns. These, I guess, the woman told me, she was probably like in her 50s. She told me that she got these at the swap meet when she was a kid. And there's tons of different kinds. They're not super valuable. They are, you know, 40 years old. But I just saw these and I am just like, so the color combinations and the expressions, I'm obsessed. So if you come to my house and I have my downstairs powder room with neon wallpaper and these guys, I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. So those are the things that I have fallen in love with this past week. Most of them will be available in our Etsy shop. Some of them you will see in my home.